eFamily, we're back with another video. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. And to all of the new people that are here, big welcome. I'm very excited to have you guys, and I'm excited to have this journey with you guys. And I gotta say, a quick side note, I'm not gonna lie, BTS fans have to be some of the nicest fans I have ever seen in my entire life. I'm not even gonna lie. You guys are so nice. I think this army is by far the most welcoming and the most nice. Like, you guys are so amazing. You guys give me details on, you know, BTS and their backgrounds, their names. You guys give me like a bunch of information that I'm just like, oh my god. I had to read almost 500 comments, and I did read them all. I know it took me a little bit of while. I know it took me a while, but I want to thank you guys for the patience and stuff like that. I know, you know, I've been wanting to reply, but I finally caught up, and I know there's new ones, but I'm going to get to those. But anyways, you guys are amazing. I'm not even going to lie. The love has been insane. We've been growing in subscribers. I'm just like at a loss of words, to be honest, and I'm just very thankful for you guys, like for real, for real. One thing that you guys have been telling me is check out a guide of BTS. I got this comment a lot of times, and I was kind of like, oh, okay, like that's cool. Someone's gonna be able to explain it to me. So this one is by Bora City Magazine. So the title is A Guide to BTS for Haters, Skeptics, and Non-Pop Fans. Okay, let's go ahead and check this out. I'm excited. Let's learn about BTS, man.
When you see a group of cute boys who dance, who wear matching outfits, and whose most popular songs are pop, it's logical to instantly categorize them as a boy band for young girls.
Are there any BTS fans here?
You've seen many of those and you know how it goes. So it's easy to assume that yet another boy band is just not for you, especially a K-pop boy band. Just look at their most popular music videos. They look colorful, nonsensical, and just not your style. But
And you know what? That's very true, because coming from listening to nothing but hip-hop, listening to some rock, some country, but mainly growing up in the hip-hop world and listening to people like, you know, Tupac, even taking it down to, you know, a lot of amazing LA Latino artists like Drummer, King Little G, and just listening to that kind of music to switching it up and listening to something like this, I'm not even gonna lie, it's very crazy. It's very, the worlds don't even level. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, but I'm a very open-minded person to where I'm okay with listening to different kinds of music. So that's why I said, you know what, I need to take this journey and actually understand what the world has out there for us and the type of artists that, you know, are out there, because these are not any bottom artists here. We're talking about BTS. Like, they're humongous and they're loved by a lot of people. So you know what I'm saying? I had to get into this.
And you just want to know what's the deal with them. Maybe you don't have the time or the real interest to watch those long introduction videos. So in the hopes that you do go watch all of that helpful content and give them a real chance, here's a very short introduction video to BTS and their 7 members. This is how I explain BTS to my friends who are not interested in them at all. So this video is made specifically for these type of audiences. But first, here's the one and only rule. You can question, but don't assume. To understand BTS, you need to unlearn a lot of rules from the Western music industry and preconceived notions you have about K-pop. Because you'll see, the answer to most of your assumptions about BTS is going to be, no, you are completely wrong. So let's start now. BTS is a South Korean male group formed since 2010, officially debuting in 2013. BTS stands for Bangtanso년단, which can be translated to Bulletproof Boy Scouts in English. Why is the abbreviation for Bulletproof Boy Scouts so weird? Because BTS does not stand for the translation in English, so stop looking for the B, T, and S in this name. To avoid this confusion, BTS started using Beyond the Scene as an alternative name in English, but BTS really has always stood for Bangtanso년단.
Bangtanso년단.
BTS does not stand for the translation in English, so stop looking for the B, T, and S in this name. To avoid this confusion, BTS started using Beyond the Scene as an alternative name in English, but BTS really has always stood for Bangtan Sonyeondan. BTS
So Bangtan Sonyeondan. Hopefully I'm saying that. Let me know. What do you guys think? Let me know.
is composed of 7 members, 3
Bangtan
rappers,
Sonyeondan.
4 singers. Why are there so many members? The K-pop industry is inspired by the J-pop industry, in which music labels prepare hundreds of trainees to debut in a group. In these industries, 6, 7, 8, 9 or more members are not
Wow.
uncommon. Just
Oh
try
my
using a
God.
lineup of hundreds of trainees with a lot of potential. 9 or more.
I'm sorry. I know I keep pausing, but this is something that I do just to, because if I watch the whole video and I don't comment on something, I'm really gonna I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna be honest, and it's gonna seem like I'm not interested in it or I'm not listening and stuff like that. So please understand, because I did see in some of the comments, as well, that some of you guys were saying that I watched the video and I wouldn't say much about it, but that's because I didn't want to pause it too much, because I didn't want to, disrespect the song. I wanted to listen to it fully and stuff like that. But understand that when I watch videos like this, I have questions. I just want to comment on something, and just my curiosity, I guess, and hopefully, we're able to timestamp it, and you guys could answer some of the questions. I don't know. Maybe we could communicate that way, but I do appreciate you guys, because you guys do communicate.
More members are not uncommon. Just try reducing a lineup of hundreds of trainees with a lot of potential into a small number. 7 especially, I would say, is the best number of members a group like BTS can have, because for choreographies, odd numbers look better than even numbers. With 3 and 5 members, stability and dance figures are harder, and 9 or more members can look too crowded. 7 is perfect. So if BTS were created in the K-pop industry, they are K-pop, right? It's complicated. K-pop is not a music genre, so it's not just pop in Korean.
Oh.
K-pop is a music industry that produces integrated content. BTS were discovered, went through
I'm sorry. Hold on, let me go back, because I do like to learn about the different genres.
went through auditions, and were trained for months or years under a K-pop label. But their unique circumstances allow them, inspire them, or force them to grow beyond this industry very quickly. Like the Western music industry, the K-pop in Korean. K-pop is a music
So K-pop is for star training system, visuals, music, fashion, dance, fandom, culture. Wow. Okay, so that's what it.
industry
That's
that
what-
produces integrated content. BTS were discovered, went through auditions, and were trained for months or years under a K-pop label. But their unique circumstances allow them, inspire them, or force them to grow beyond this industry very quickly. Like the Western music industry, the K-pop industry has been ruled by 3 labels. Below them, there's medium labels, and below them, there's the labels that do not have the resources to properly debut or promote their groups.
Okay, so there's JYP Entertainment. K Entertainment? SM Entertainment. Okay, and you guys have told me about these as well, so I need to definitely tap into those as well.
BTS's label was close to bankruptcy when they started training them, and once they debuted, they didn't have the resources or connections for promotion opportunities. So BTS had to perform when other groups canceled. BTS had to accept being mocked by bigger groups because that was the way it was. While other groups worked with famous songwriters and producers, BTS's label had to find a strong singer-songwriters from the very beginning. And that's why signing rappers who write their raps and who were already in the underground hip-hop scene was this K-pop label's unusual first great decision. So yes, BTS were born in the K-pop industry, but they had to find many non-K-pop alternatives because they were simply not welcomed. Not by the industry, neither by other K-pop groups. These unconventional choices in K-pop, like the use of social media, SoundCloud, and presenting as more relatable, eventually made them very popular internationally with non-K-pop audiences. forcing the K-pop industry to really notice BTS and celebrate them as theirs after BTS already went beyond their niche world.
The first
Whoa.
and the biggest of the superstars in K-pop to come out of Seoul and reach the world are BTS.
That's why BTS being K-pop or not is still a debate. Okay, but BTS are still a boy band. Sure, you wouldn't be wrong by calling them a boy band, but again, don't assume they work like every other popular boy band you've seen. No, you shouldn't recognize them by their hairstyles because they change their looks a lot. No, their songs are not all bright pop songs about love.
Oh my god. You know, that's smart of them. That way people are invested and get to know them, because when you look a certain way and you're just that person, people literally just remember you as that person, and that sticks to you. And that look sticks to you. That's crazy. I'm learning a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very, very tapped in. Let me go back a little bit because I was very interested
BTS
in
and
this.
celebrate them as theirs after BTS already went beyond their niche world.
The first
Wow.
and the biggest of the superstars in K-pop to come out of Seoul and reach the world are BTS.
That's why BTS being K-pop or not is still a debate. Okay, but BTS are still a boy band. Sure, you wouldn't be wrong by calling them a boy band, but again, don't assume they work like every other popular boy band you've seen. No, you shouldn't recognize them by their hairstyles because they change their looks a lot. No, their songs are not all bright pop songs about love. Those are just the ones mainstream radio shows and audiences are willing to play and accept. And they are very
Wow.
cool as well. But I'm serious, that is a very small minority of their discography. That is why no, people who actually listen to BTS are not teenagers. They are around BTS's age, most in their 20s and 30s. And no,
Oh.
BTS are not teenagers.
Oh, wow. So they're close to their 30s, some of them. Not really though.
Okay, but in the end, every star part of any group wants to go solo. BTS has never seen it like that.
솔로의 방탄소년단이야. 방탄소년단이야.
근데 1순위가 당연히 우리 멤버들도 다 그렇게 생각할 거야. 1순위는 무조건 일단 단체.
저한테 최우선 팀이고
The BTS members started releasing solo music 2 years after their debut, and they have maintained a group career for over a decade. Some of their solo
Wow.
songs are under the name BTS, others are under their own name, and others are under both. Even as solo artists, they still introduce themselves as a member of BTS.
RM of BTS, J-Hope of BTS.
Jimin of BTS.
And on their BTS tours, they also perform their solo songs. Okay, but how musically diverse can a mainstream, mass appeal, family-friendly group like this really be? To answer this, I'm going to talk about archetypes. When first getting to know BTS, many try to recognize them with boy band tropes. Who is the bad boy, the cute one, the funny one, or the breakout solo star? Although
And that's what I was just talking about. Like, if you look at the rows, it's like they're like matched with each other because they all had a position to play. That's
I don't
crazy.
like these labels, I understand that people who don't know them need something to associate them with. So here's one label for each of them. The rappers are J-Hope, RM, and Suga.
So J-Hope, RM, Suga. Okay, I need to remember these names.
RM used to stand for Rap Monster, but now it stands for Real Me, so just use
Okay.
RM. In Korea,
RM.
last names go first. So RM is the stage name of Namjoon.
My name is Namjoon.
RM
Namjoon.
is the poet, because he is good with words. RM is the official leader,
Who is BTS leader?
Namjoon K.
which does not mean he is the main guy. It means he is the spokesperson in the group.
Because I'm the spokesperson, I'm going to speak a lot. I'm sorry.
RM is very smart. He's multilingual,
我还对 마스크 아이가 아드사 근데 yeah I like the camera.
Wow.
and the only BTS member who can speak fluent English.
Making some music together with her?
리조랑 얘기했어요. 뭐 작업 같이 할 생각 있는지.
너무 정신없어서.
Oh, so
반가워만 하고 헤어졌어.
it was so loud and crazy and hectic there.
And RM is known for his wordplay
Wow.
and lyricism. Think of him as a rapper
I'm not down, motherfucker, with the bullshit. Get the fuck down. Shut it up, bullshit.
in alternative hip
What?
hop, indie pop, and R&B,
Oh, that sounds good.
I'm gonna turn back the time.
in which his introspective words can properly shine. Next is Suga. Suga stands for shooting guard, one of the 5 positions in basketball.
And guard, so Suga.
And yes, it's because he is a basketball fan. As a solo artist, Suga also goes by August D, which is DT Suga backwards.
DT Suga.
DT stands for his hometown, Daegu.
That's your hometown, DT?
Yeah, DT.
Suga and August D are the stage names of Yoongi.
You can call me August D or Suga or Yoongi.
Yeah.
Suga's keyword is underground rapper because that is his background, and he is used to doing everything in his songs. Suga is known as the main producer in BTS.
Who is BTS producer? Suga.
And has received awards producing for others. Suga is not scared of calling others out in his lyrics.
Crazy that you think my success has a connection to your failure. Your delusion is top notch. Fuck you. Ooh, damn, I wish. That's fire.
Of calling others out in his lyrics.
I like that. I like artists that just. If you guys were to see the music that we've reacted to on this channel before, it's a lot of gangster rap. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. That's what we grew up on. That's what this channel started off as. So there's a lot of dissing, you know what I'm saying?
And his delivery is unapologetic, aggressive, fast,
Whoa, okay.
and overall extremely dynamic. The third rapper is J-Hope. J-Hope's name was inspired by his musical idol, the rapper J. Cole. But J-Hope also has...
You're lying. J. Cole's one of the illest. I know he backed out of the Kendrick and Drake thing and people are looking at him in a bad light, but J. Cole is fire, bro.
Some of his real name. Last
That's
name
so
Jung,
sick.
first name Hosok. J-Hope is the street dancer because he's always been into street dancing. So his music, rap style, and even personality complement his energetic dance, rap style, complement.
Oh my god, oh my god, that was hilarious. What?
Like rap style and even personality
Oh, that was funny. That was
his
funny.
energetic dance. Think of hip hop, synth pop, trap, house.
I love house.
And funk. J-Hope is most known for his catchy curses, ad-libs,
you crazy. You know I can take it more.
and flow switches. Next we have the 4 singers, Jin.
Wow. Okay, so we learned about 3 of the members. 3 of the members. Let me see. Hold on. I don't want to get them wrong. I don't remember this. So we got J-Hope, RM, Suga. Okay, so now we're gonna learn about the other members. J-Hope, RM,
and flow
Suga.
switches. Next we have the 4 singers, Jin, V, Jungkook, and Jimin. Study with Jin. Jin is the stage name or abbreviation of Seokjin, and Jin's keyword is sentimental or emotive. Not emotional, but emotive. Before becoming a singer, he was a theater student.
What does emotive mean? Hold on. I know, I'm sorry. I'm doing a search right now. arousing or able to feeling, expressing a person's feeling rather than being neutrally or objectively descriptive.
Student during university,
Sorry
and
about
it's
that.
his range of emotions why he takes the main acting role in several BTS music videos. So some of his musical strengths are his tender, sorrowful, and free-spirited vocals, which show his emotional range. A big inspiration for him is Coldplay, a band he and BTS collaborated with.
Wow.
There's a lot of rock on this.
저는 이제 밴드분들 중에 콜드플레이 형님들을 되게 좋아하는데
That's
So think
so
of pop
sick.
rock,
I can't wait to listen to
Brit
that.
rock, new wave, and ballads. Jin shines as a live band vocalist. Members of the Grammy panel described his vocals as a silver voice, and he's best known for his strong falsetto and high notes.
왜 이렇게 진이 형이랑 지민 형이 안 있지? 그 둘이 때문에 곡이 높아질 때 자꾸.
Next is Jimin. But Jimin goes by
Jimin.
his real name Jimin, and his keyword is ethereal.
It's really nice to meet you. I'm Jimin.
Jimin is a contemporary dancer. And his vocals have been described as delicate, sweet, and ethereal. Not only his vocals, but his personality is also sweet and cute.
Cutie, sexy,
Lovely.
cutie, and sexy, and lovely. Sexy, cutie, lovely.
I'm sweet guy. Cutie, sexy, lovely, sweet guy.
And most importantly, Jimin is unapologetically pop. R&B pop, synth pop, Latin pop, and anything that showcases his singing style. And Jimin is known for his hypnotizing performances. On the complete opposite
Wow,
of singing
his
styles
voice is very high
V.
pitched.
The stage name of Taeyeon stands for victory,
Only V.
Victory.
Okay, victory.
and his keyword is soulful. V is a baritone, and he has a very
No. What happened?
deep, husky, and soulful voice.
Wow.
His songs are R&B, neo-soul, indie pop, and jazz. And V, of course, loves including flutes and saxophones on his songs. V is an old soul. He loves photography, old music, and formal clothing. V is known for his warm lyrics,
Wow.
especially during the holiday season.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Wow. That's an amazing voice.
Look a lot like Christmas.
The seventh member is
Wow.
Jungkook. Jungkook uses his real name. Last name is John, first name is Jungkook.
I'm Jungkook John, Jungkook.
Jungkook is the male mainstream pop star the world is looking for but keeps denying for some reason. Jungkook is not just inspired by mainstream pop artists.
If I was a boyfriend, never let you go. We were so beautiful. There's nothing like us. There's nothing like you. and me. I'ma leave the door open. I spent 10,000 hours. I do the same thing I told you when I never would.
He is now one of
Wow,
the
that's
biggest
cool.
male soloists in mainstream pop.
Say so no.
His Western collabs
In the world, know my name, I'm the truth.
So
Hey,
if you're
Jack Harlow,
Got you skipping work and me. Fuck it, let's sleep in. Yeah.
Otto.
and songs in English are pop perfection.
push and pull it closer, closer.
And like the biggest pop stars,
Under the light, oh, hey.
Jungkook is known for his great stability at singing and dancing at the same time.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. If your body gonna lick the side of the moon.
Once you have
Wow.
associated the BTS members with their keywords, you have to forget everything I've just said, because all the BTS members are experts at breaking out of their label boxes. The poet was also an underground rapper and can be very aggressive in his songs. The underground rapper loves playing the acoustic guitar and the piano and singing introspective, sweet lyrics. The street dancer made an entire album with songs he performed with no choreographies. The sentimental one has a song about his love for fishing, and he is very silly as well.
Worldwide handsome.
Worldwide handsome.
Worldwide handsome. Worldwide handsome, Jin.
The ethereal one also shines in powerful hip-hop performances. The soulful one can also deliver aggressive and high vocals. And the mainstream
Wow.
one loves composing non-mainstream songs. And somehow they work perfectly as a group, performing together all of the styles I've mentioned and more.
I gotta listen to that.
To this day, I have not found a group as dynamic, creative, risk-taking, and surprising as them.
Facts.
If you think they are not for you, you just have to keep looking. You won't regret it.
Wow. So first and foremost, big shout outs to Bora City magazine right here. Make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys show them love. And yeah, you guys probably already have, because you guys are the ones that actually told me about them. But wow, thank you so much for that breakdown, that video. I'm not gonna lie, I was able to learn a lot. The names, it didn't stick to me. I was trying to make them stick to me, but I feel like I was kind of paying attention to just everything in general, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm very amazed of how dynamic and how this group is able to pretty much hit any category in the music industry as they please. So just learning and hearing little snippets of the type of music that they've all created within themselves, within the group, I am at a loss of words. I'm not even gonna lie. Usually we don't really see artists that are as dynamic as this, because as we saw, we had singers be underground rappers where they're kicking crazy, like spitting some bars, to them being singers, and like, or vice versa. It's like, bro, what? Like that's actually crazy. That's actually really crazy, and I'm excited to check this out, because I'm not gonna lie, the two genres that I want to look into low key are their underground raps, because if you guys know, on this channel, that's been one of my favorite genres that I've always loved since I was, you know, younger and stuff. But underground rap, and also some of the rock songs, and also the pop, like just anything. We've already got some of their most popular songs. We checked them out, and you guys were here to witness that and stuff like that. But I want to check out their stuff. I really want to check out the individual projects. I want to check out more of their songs, different genres that they have. I think we're going to be in this series for a very, very long time. So I'm going to need you guys' help here. How should we get this started? Because I want to be able to make a video where, let's say we check out, you know, from the beginning to the end, like, you know, in a certain order. Who should we check out first? Should we check out BTS first in general, and then, you know, the individual artist? Let me know. I need your help. I'm confused because I feel like there's so much to cover. I feel that I have time now to check this out before they pretty much drop their next project in 2026. I saw you guys kind of tell me that in the comments that I don't know if it's confirmed, but I did see a lot of comments saying that they are done with their military duties, so they're going to be able to get back in the studio. They're going to be able to get back into doing some more projects. So the next one that should be dropping is 2026. So I do have that little bit of time to, you know, check out as many videos as possible, as much music as possible, different genres as possible before the new wave of music comes out. Because you never know, they could start collabing with other artists and it's just going to get insane. And I don't want to be too backed up because I am truly, truly interested in this group. Because like I said, their egos are nowhere to be found with this group. And I'm very impressed by that, because not a lot of groups are going to be able to pull off something that BTS is pulling off. Everybody seems that they are level-headed and they understand, you know, like the structure that's happening, because even they themselves in the video were saying, oh, who's the leader? They would say him. Who's the best dancer? This guy, this guy, this guy. So everybody had a role and nobody's trying to step on anyone's toes, from what it seems like. And that's so impressive, because they're able to not only continue to be in their group BTS, but also have individual careers, and not only be, you know, just the artist that's trying to do whatever. No, like their individual careers are actually cracking. They're popping. They got different things going on. They're having, you know, collaborations with US artists. That's going to be the next video, just a little hint. You guys gave me a list of artists that they've collabed with from the United States. So I'm going to go ahead and check that out first, because I got to get that out the way. You know what I'm saying? I have to see who they've collabed with. I've seen, you know, some of the requests. We had Lotto. We had one Snoop Dogg. We had different artists that I'm excited to check out. So we got a big-ass list of that. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, so I gotta give it to you guys. BTS, from what it seems like, they're a very, very strong group. And if they continue to do what they're doing, they could really, really be the #1 group that has ever been created, because they had to work hard for what they have. As you guys saw, they competed to be in this group. And I feel like whoever decided to have these 7 artists in this group actually was looking for a multi-talented artist, because how are they so talented in different aspects, but together it's like they fold up like Voltron, you know, like they're straight up the Power Rangers when they're together, man. Like, this shit is actually crazy. And I'm actually glad that I took the time to check this out, because I was not aware of any of this. And I'm not gonna lie, if you don't watch this as someone that doesn't know about BTS and just feels like all they have is Butter, or, you know, all that, like the songs that we checked out, and you don't know a little bit of their background, you wouldn't understand what the army is talking about, the BTS army is talking about. Because after seeing this video, I really got to understand why they are who they are and how they're becoming the big global phenomenon that they're becoming. And I'm excited for that. I'm ready for that. So in the bottom, let me know. I need to know your top 3 BTS songs. I know it's going to be hard. But just think of it this way. You're getting in the car. Turn on the car. You're about to go somewhere. What song are you clicking on first? Let's just put it that way. What song did you click on first as soon as you got in the car today, yesterday, the day before, the weekend? It doesn't matter. Which one did you click on first? I need to know. Let me know. I'm going to catch you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for watching.